guys, the debater channel in North Massachusetts. 28 degrees at 8 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news of the stories of Thursday, March 5th, 2026. Good morning, y'all. This lovely Thursday morning, March 5th, 2026. It's 20 degrees and got skies in North Massachusetts at 8 a.m. Here are the nines. Live. Iran fires its biggest brutality barrage on Qatar as Israel launches fresh strikes on Iran. Boston residents voice frustration with snow removal during city council hearing. Senate rejects more powers measure to withdraw forces from Iran. Tony Gonzalez admits affair with Aiden Regina and Santosa Villas, who later killed herself. Pentagon flexes military muscle with new weapons in Iran. Brady Bunch shots declared a historic landmark in Los Angeles. CDC issues travel advisory for 32 countries, including several in Europe, over spread of paralyzing disease. Trump wants a quick victory in Iran, but the war may be costly. Iran launches wave of missiles at Israel. U.S. Republicans block measure to halt U.S. air campaign. Wide swath of the U.S. faces days of severe weather. The Arctic is emerging as a maritime crossroads where environmental risk, economic ambition, and intensified geopolitical competition converge. Seoul shares rebound nearly 10% after worst ever one rises. South Korea reports a travel ban and Iran amid massive Middle East conflict. China reputations. North Korea's baby crimes against humanity, according to a report. Davis Okolie Tickman Crab, MIAA, All State Wrestling Champions. Take a look at stocks now. Up 238.14 at 48,739.41. S&P 5 up 52.87 at 68.69. But 50 at Nasdaq up 29.79 at 22.07.48. Time now for sports at 8:02. Last night, Celtics fall to the Charlotte Hornets last night at the Garden. 118-89, and tonight, Bruins will be in Nashville taking on the Predators at 8 o'clock. And another NBA action. Oklahoma City 103, New York Knicks 100. Philadelphia 76ers 106, Utah Jazz 102. Portland Trailblazers 132, Memphis Grizzlies 114, the Hawks 131, Milwaukee Bucks 113, LA Clippers 130, Indiana Pacers 107, and men's college basketball, Indiana 77, Minnesota 47. It's Arkansas 105, Texas 85, Miami 77, save, Memphis 69. Ohio State 94. Penn State 62, St. Louis 79, LHC 65, and Purdue 70, and Northwestern 66, and Houston 77, Baylor 64. Women's college basketball, Miami 83, 76 overtime, Kentucky 94, Arkansas 64, Florida 86, Mississippi State 68, it's California 75, Wake Forest 52, Georgia Tech 72, Florida State 60, Auburn 50, Texas A&M 49, Alabama 65, Missouri 48. NHL action. Vegas Golden Knights 4, Detroit Red Wings 3 in overtime. It's New Jersey Devils 4, Toronto 3 shutout. Carolina Hurricanes 6, Vancouver Canucks 4, and next 5, New York Islanders 1, and St. Louis Blues 3, Seattle Kraken 2. Lowell, college football, Christian Great 89. Knicks, Brad Thompson convinced the refs of fouls. Stewart 32.9 lips missed to unravel title. Warrior Shane Brown rejected DP World title toward deal. And Brighton Boss slams Arsenal Texas and tells PL Atkins. Georgia Quad got 6 goals as the Week 9 women's lacrosse beat the Fairmont State Rams 14-6. And now looking at the travel watch at 8:04. Baby! MBT Orange Line shuttle bus is out. Price of service between Back Bay and Forest Hills March 8th for single upgrades. Blue line, MT Blue line delays about 10 minutes due to single problem between Maverick and Mount Brigham. Transbase standby station. Forward line during 1905, 6:45 a.m. from substations operating 5. 5 minutes basket between Holbrook, Randolph, and Fallbrook Depot due to train traffic. Nima line during 6:14, 7:05 a.m. from Yamats is operating 5 minutes basket between Nina Center substation. Warp line during 6:35 a.m. from North stations operating 15-25 minutes basket between Beverly Farms and Rockford due to trade traffic. Rockford I trade 7:13 a.m. from Rockford operating 5 minutes basket between Manchester and North stations due to trade traffic. And Rockford I trade 24, 8:30 a.m. from Rockford operating back to the park. Rockford 5 minutes basket due to trade traffic. $95 on the southbound side. It's back between 6 and Providence. 85 northbound back between Works and Providence. 185 back between Washington Bridge and East Providence side. The 6 on the westbound side. 146 a little bit to around Route 50 to 95 and outside Providence. 295 looking good from Amber down to Wark. 95 back to Brad. Route 295 and Amber. And then breaks again between South Main Street and Shannon and Route 128 Canton Stretch. 124 to northbound to Willow Sword. Route 140 in Taunton. 140 a little bit to 24 in Taunton. Route 25, eastbound Little and Board Bridge, and 120 to both ends back between 24 and Randolph to the Bay 2 split, 7 expressways back between Bay 2 split down to downtown Boston, 7 expressways back between Bassback and Boston down to Dorchester, back westbound a little bit so between Loader and South Boston, 7 South Soul, Capitals looking to the Route 1, the Williams so between Revere down to Boston, back eastbound and back between 9 and 9, the also bad tolls, 120 to northbound back between Bay 2 down Needham and Hippick in between down to Wilson down to Waltham. 120 to the northbound side back between PVD stretch, 127 to Little so between Reddit down to Lexington. Route 37 over 485. Low down. Berwick, 485. Northbound back right. 2 experience stretch 485. 7 to back 3. Andover stretch. 93 is backed up between between that. Andover and Andover together between Woburn all the way to down to Boston. Today it's backed up between Route 146 and Route 9 in Worcester. And Route 146 Little bit sorry. Route 9 in Worcester. 485. Northbound back to Brad. Hopkins down to Marlborough. Western Mass. 91. Northbound Little sorry. 57 inch. Agawam, 91, Sabado, Soran, Winter down to Harvard at 84, East Battle, Soran, North to the Hurricane, and then 84, East Battle, Soran, 69 with the American, and then Route 9, West Battle, Soran, Chicago, 84, a little bit between 79 and Bethel, Merritt Parkway, a little bit between Trouble 9 and Greenwich, Merritt Parkway, a little bit Trouble, Soran, today, fast, 7 to back between Trouble 9 and Greenwich, and New Haven stretches. 93, Sabado, Soran, Concord, Hampshire, Greenwich City, yeah, small to by a little bit, Soran, Dover, New Hampshire. Your children's time 808. Time now for weather. No significant changes in this forecast, but it appears to be more sleep than freezing rate tonight. The Friday morning, off in the midst, back as smaller areas across the southwest hills and southern Berkshire should have the best chance to see freezing rate as a Christian during the excess of 0.25 inches. Lately, there's a low risk of sleep changes to our first. A probable snow across northern Massachusetts late tonight and Friday morning before the precipitation tips off by Friday afternoon. Rain develops today into early this evening and transition to slated freeze rate across the Hydrate as well as the areas near the north of the Mass Pike tonight and Friday morning. That's great for a quarter plus that secretion of hydrate for the southern Worcester Hills and southern Berkshire with addition to sleep possible during the north of the Mass Pike. Low risk will be for us that follows across northern Massachusetts before things stay up by Friday afternoon to light rain drizzle. Pattern change towards mild weather this weekend with a few rain showers followed by a few warm temperatures next week. Rain develops today into early this evening as a transition to the slated phase rain across the high rain as well as areas near the north of the Mass Pike tonight and the Friday morning. Graves Smith gathers a quarter inch plus accretions and high trade of 7 Worcester Hills, 7 Mercury's with an inch or 2 sleep possible near and the north of Mass Pike tonight. Low risk of 3% possible snow across the northern Massachusetts before taking saber off by Friday afternoon. A rather complex forecast today and Friday with a lot of moving parts, so we will break that down below. First off, any batch of death spot grandfather will be developed to start out by mid-morning. However, as the focus will be turned away from low pressure that will be approaching from the west today, this will be combined with a strong 1,040 millibar high pressure system building. And in Quebec, this result will be a development cold, moist, Norfolk's low level flow of air. It's a 7 to 8. This will be resulting in extensive low cloud today, and high temperatures will be held in the upper 30s to near 40s at lower pressures from the west. Many areas of light rain may overspread, connected late in the morning, and it may reach one out southeast Massachusetts by early afternoon. However, it's dry a low level area across northern end, especially northeast Massachusetts, to keep much region dry until perhaps until late after, maybe early. You may be concerned about the revolves around weather then in the Friday morning as low pressure tracking toward the south coast of the Deuce. An area of modest peak virtue about 70 millbar across the southern New England. This will result in a period of good force and result in the bulk of precipitation tonight and the Friday morning. The anemic and Atlantic process will result in the precipitation chance of the sleet and freezing rain near the north on the Mass Bank as well as high elevation and low elevation. Sometimes will favor rain, but there also might be some sleet involved. Some of the Gaddis and Saturdays in killed a fair amount of sleet across northern Boston tonight, 25 T or the 3 Celsius below the 5 Celsius below to be. Has been a good figure to be with say much to reach you from significant aspiration. So hopefully this will be keep aspiration at a few 100% at a quarter inch for most locations. That may be said. We have to watch for the small area that perhaps may be receiving just over a quarter inch of aspiration. The greatest risk for that will be across high terrain at 7 Brooks, 7 Worcester Hills, where surface temperature will be cold enough for an extended period of ice that have developed from cold air. Remain chilled enough while this looks to be over the small area. This will have to be what with potential power and higher aspiration is realized as otherwise, and north of the Mass Bank can appear to be tough the below freezing layer reaches 5,000 feet. This should be solid today. A lot of sleet, and it is possible areas that near, especially north of the Mass Bank, receive an inch to sleep. Lastly, and perhaps the biggest wildcard event will be the potential of northern Mass and flipping versus possible snowfall late tonight. And if I order before things taper off, it will be a low probability to have an event. But that is very close to the middle of the February that had a percent accumulated snowfall may occur. Greatest risk of this appears to be at the northern end, especially northeast Massachusetts. Certainly, some of that forecast will need to be watched closely. Have small difference in thermal profiles to make the difference between the mainly sleet versus several inches of snow. Regardless of the Friday morning commute, will especially north of the Mass Bank as well as for a higher trade to be while the low elevation shot for the Mass Bank to see some sleet and perhaps isolated pockets for freezing rain with temperatures in 32 34 degree range. However, probably most rivers end up wet, especially with bitter treatment. We should see precipitation tape on the mainland rain drizzle Friday afternoon deep before it departs. However, areas of light rain, drizzle, fog look to be considered, especially across the eastern half of the region, but most show flow. Pattern change towards moderate weather this weekend with a few rain shots followed by a very warm temperature next weekend. Western Atlantic mid-level ridge surface high pressure that moves into the applies to the weekend and persists to some extent by at least the middle of the next week with only one frontal system to speak of, which suppresses the Saturday night and Sunday off. This spells much different weather pattern than recently had dry and increasing wild weather, but a weekend warm southwest weather effects in a much warmer air already with 8 minimum temperatures 12 Celsius, 50 Celsius as final layer mixing wall pour on Saturday and unable to tap into the true warmth improves going into the next week regards to the shower mixing and thick clouds cover Saturday, which temps will be much warmer than Friday as the surface flow slightly backs to the southwest with the extended high pressure over the quarter back as highs will still make it in the low 50s in spots. After week frontal system brings scattered rain showers overnight with more sunrise Sunday the next week as coming by the warmer air masses. That's high temperatures increase here today, at least Tuesday with the mid upper 60s on the table is EPS and Sable guys with rain once in place at 40% chance of 70 degrees in the Connecticut Valley on Tuesday. EFS is excited and we are on the way side, but hopefully these and the early days of spring can hold on to some hope. Next show wave cool down advance middle late weekends and for the rest of the temperatures. 2 months will also be on resident 40s with some contributed to quick melt bonus. Snowback leading the potential for some rise in blizzard streams that late week into next week. Get ready for some of the plants that have been buried since January. Forecast goes like this. Today, mainly May after 4 p.m. Here's the fog before 10 a.m. Then here's the fog afternoon. Otherwise, clouds cap at 38 degrees. Coffee giving northeast 5 8 mile an hour afternoon. Wisconsin high 21 mile an hour. Just reaching 6% of the new spots with less than 10 minutes possible tonight. Areas of fog low at 34 degrees and refrain northeast about 7 mile an hour. Just reaching 1% of the new spots with 3 days possible from Friday. Rain in the morning, then clouds in the afternoon. About 36 and low. 32 degrees in northeast about 6 to 8 mile an hour. This high is 30. Just reaches 1% of the new spots between at 10 days possible for Saturday. Clouds got about 50, low 44 degrees, and calming given southbound fighter 9 mile an hour morning, western side, 20 mile an hour for Sunday, just rated before 9 a.m. But the sun's about 56, low 32 degrees, and western about 6 mile an hour, just reaches 30%. Monday, sun's got about 57, low 40 degrees, and southwest about 3 to 8 mile an hour for Tuesday. Sun's got about 65, low 41 degrees, and Southwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. For Wednesday, Chesapeake, mostly clouds, about 59 degrees and south about 7. 11 mile an hour size, 24 mile an hour, Chesapeake, 3%. Right now, Norton temperature is standing at 32 degrees of cloud skies. And that's going to be it for our morning report on this March 5th, 2026 on a Thursday morning. And Peter G. Wing say you have a good morning by the 18th. Stay safe, be healthy, be well. Have a good night and good morning.